Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Good morning / afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're from.
What's going on, y'all? What's
What's up? It's the official Man Cave morning / afternoon show. We here. We in the building. As always, man, I'm excited. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I am happy to be here. No doubt, no doubt. A lot going on in the world. Any day above ground is a good day.
Absolutely.
No doubt, no doubt.
Amen.
Let's introduce the Awesome Squad. The Awesome Squad. To my right, the man that always had the plan, and together we understand. We call him what? Smooth
P, y'all. In the building. What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for another edition.
And to my left,
Yes.
the Puerto Rican Lucille Ball.
Oh, wow. Wow.
The beautiful.
I hate you.
The talented. 1/3 of the R&B group Allure. We call her Hurricane Kiss.
Hello, Ricky. How are you?
Lucy.
Lucy.
We got some explaining to do.
And you, sir, in the middle.
And the man in the middle representing New Jersey Nest. Always up in here talking some mess. We call him the one and the only.
I'm just humbly stormed on the
Stormed
general. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. First and foremost, shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. Salute to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everybody listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app.
If you don't have it, get it. It's free.
Please.
People.
It is free. You can listen to
$3.99.
all your favorite radio stations from around the world
Yes.
on the TuneIn app. And guess who's on there? BKS1 Radio, the Man Cave morning / afternoon show. Come check us out. All right, you already know. And shout out to everybody on FB, man. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. What I am going to ask y'all to do, I'm going to ask y'all to do us a favor. Just click the share button like this. Just click the share button. Share it out. We got some things to talk about today. We got some information to give to the people. We got a hot topic that we want to discuss. All right, so make sure just click the share button like this. Right, Pete? Just click it, share it out.
Just like
Here's
that.
how you do it. Just click it and share it out. No doubt. Let's get some love real quick. Shout out to Timothy Beverly on the check-in. Shout out to Julian Fernandez. What's up, Jules?
Peace.
Dr. J. What's up, fam? Shout out to D-Mac on the check-in. Thais Pool. What's up, mama? DT on the check-in. Sam Seed on the check-in. Tracy Abrams on the check-in.
Alicia Mitchell.
Yes, we see you.
D from Dunwoody.
D from Dunwoody. Yeah, on the check-in. Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury. What's up, mama?
Hey, Phil.
Shout out to Terrence Beverly. Kim Ebron. Hey, Kim. Shout out to let me see, Byron Lee Miller on the check-in. Shout out to let's see as they trickle in. Sandy B.
Hey,
Sandy B on the check-in.
What's up?
We see you. We see you. Let's get this show started. Let's talk about some things. So, the topic that we really didn't get to touch on yesterday because we had an issue.
Yeah, brown out.
But we're going in on it today. The topic is the problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship. The problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship. Can you relate to that?
Absolutely.
Can you relate to that ever?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay. No doubt. So we're going to talk about that today. A lot going on. Listen, phone lines are open, so you can call in. 646
233
1302.
-02.
No doubt. Let's start the Man Cave morning/afternoon show. One of the things, real quick. First, I just want to say shout out to Chicago for electing the first black woman and first openly gay mayor. Salute. You know, times are changing.
Yeah.
Great things are happening. So let's just give her some praise real quick. So Lori Lightfoot, an attorney who once worked to root out corruption in Chicago's Department of Procurement Services, has just made history as the first black woman to be elected as the city's mayor. She beat out Tony Preckwinkle,
what a name.
the president of Cook County Board of Commissioners, and also a black woman, with an overwhelming 74% of the vote. Not only is Lightfoot Chicago's first black woman mayor, she's also the city's first openly gay mayor.
Nice.
All right. So changes, man.
Yeah. She beat that Preckwinkle.
Changes in time. All right. Salute to Chicago, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Diversity at its best. So let's get this thing on and popping. So I just want y'all to see how stupid some people can be. All right. So our NOD today. Our NOD today is this person who tried to rob this lady at an ATM. So we're gonna talk about this. All right, so I'm gonna show you. We're gonna show y'all the video. So woman caught on camera sneaking up on a victim at an ATM with a knife, taking her cash and demanding she make a second withdrawal before fleeing the scene. What's your thoughts on this? All right, so here's the video. Let's run it. It's no sound, people. Video has no sound. Just watch it. Watch this trifleness.
Stands the picture.
She's just standing there
right in front of the camera.
Like, shit, sweet.
Crazy. That's why you gotta be careful. Showing him again. Rolls up on her with the knife. Tells her to take out some dough. She's being real smooth with it. Got the knife tucked into the newspaper. She already gets some cash. And she out. So hopefully I'm gonna follow up on this story. To see if she got caught. But this is what we gotta be aware of, be vigilant about. Make sure y'all really check your surroundings when you go into these ATMs. I like the ones better when one person go in and it locks.
Well, no, it only does that. It only does that after hours. If it's after hours is when it locks. It's always
during the daytime the door seems to be
don't lock
open.
after hours.
It then that's a problem. It's supposed to.
Yeah, don't be, before you used to have to put in your card and everything, and then it buzzes you in or whatever the case may be, or opens the door.
Oh, you might want to tell them that because I'm sure they might not even know that that's like that.
They haven't, bro. I've been getting money out. You know me. I go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like for just this reason right here. I mean, not that a robber can't have a credit card. Because I mean, that's all you need is a valid credit card.
You could be going in there to get money and still rob somebody while you're in there.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, you gotta be vigilant to your surroundings. It's crazy because actually I had a story I wanted to show you the other day, and I didn't get all the information. But it was forgot what city it was, and it was talking about concealed carry because a lady she basically was literally just walking down the street. This guy rolls up on her in the car. He pulls over and he runs down on her like he's about to try to abduct her. I don't know what he's going to do, but she just happened to be carrying. So she just pulled out on him. Bow! Hit him one time, laid him out. She ain't unload on him, but she hit him one time and laid him down, then called the police. But just think what would have happened if she didn't have that weapon on her. You know, things were, that was people like, oh, that's why we should be able to carry guns. Guns save lives. I mean, in this instance, it turned out to work, but how many times that it doesn't.
Right.
Definitely, like if she didn't have that gun on her, like she would have been done. Like dude was a big dude and just ran down out of nowhere. Like she literally was just walking down the street.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you know how you see it in the movies. You know, a car or a van pulls up and then they grab you and pull you. Like that's what he was trying to do, but she stepped back, pulled out on them, bam.
No doubt.
Well, that's why I feel like there needs to be security at ATMs too. The same way you have the securities when you go to the bank and have to go see the teller, and they have the security guard in front. There should be. You have overnight jobs. You have shifts all throughout the day. So have security there, even at the ATMs, because that's
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Once that door locks, you don't know who's coming in there.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yep.
But hopefully, fine.
Protect yourself. Current event before we get to our topic. Wendy Williams' husband says they are doing fine. Gifts her with $40,000 watch.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Wendy Williams' husband, Kevin Hunter, is pulling out all the stops, according to the reports. He bought her a $40,000 watch amidst unconfirmed rumors that he has an alleged love child with another woman. And the talk host allegedly was hospitalized following a specialized drug relapse. Through all of that, Hunter says that all is well. Wendy and the family are doing fine. We're focused on her health and sobriety, and that is it. Meanwhile, an insider dish the details of the watch that Hunter reportedly purchased.
Y'all believe it? You believe everything?
I believe that relationships can be so toxic, and at the end of the day, it's out there. We know he's full of crap. Yeah. The child has been born. Exactly. This is not the first time he's cheated.
Exactly.
And
it won't be the last.
Yeah, and the sad thing is that, like, I know I've had my reservations about Wendy for years or whatever the case is, but at the same time I get it because that, you know, what she does is her job. Her job is to talk ish and whatever, and now people are kind of having this joy behind the fact that now she's going through all this stuff, and it's like see what happens when you talk about people and whatever. At the end of the day, it's not cool that she's relapsed and gone backwards, you know.
Right. Exactly.
So there's addiction that she's had pretty much all her life. Yeah. And now for this some of my bitch to now come and think like, oh, okay, well, a $40,000 watch is gonna fix it. And the fact that, and if it's true and she accepted it and she's just going along because, you know, they have been seen in the street walking together like everything is sweet.
Right.
But my thing is like it just shows how sad, you know, relationships, like toxic things like that, can make something as superficial and shallow as a $40,000 watch make it seem like everything is cool.
Well, I'm going to say this. The reason I don't really have sympathy for her is because of the fact that you know you're in a toxic relationship. Stop trying to fool yourself.
I'm trying to fix it.
And it's saying it's something other than it actually is. And if you really want to get yourself together, you have to get out of that toxic relationship. So she's a grown woman.
Right.
She knows what's going on. And like you said, you know, she put herself there. And she's had no reservations with going in for the juggler and for the kill when it was for others. So I really don't feel, you know, any sympathy for her. Do I want her to relapse or whatever? I would love for her to get better and get her life together. But I think it all falls on her. And stop using excuses, because that's all it is at this point, because it's all over the place. Everybody knows at this point, so there's no need to even be getting upset about it. Yeah. It's not a secret. Everybody knows. So fix it, you know, move on with your life, let him move on with his life, and get yourself together. You know, because it's affecting your career now. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting, you know, your livelihood, you know, as well as your health and your sanity. So move on.
Remember, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, we shared this story about the lady in Texas out in the parking lot, had the altercation with the Caucasian male, and he punched her, beat her up, basically.
And I
actually just saw that yesterday for the first time. Really? That was so crazy. So, that was hard to watch.
In case y'all don't remember the story, I'm going to run it again because there's a follow-up to that story. So we're going to run it right now on the Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio. Y'all know what it is. Here's the clip, man. This is what happened 2 weeks ago when we talked about it and everything. Here's the clip again, and we're going to talk about the follow-up.
This is, well, it's hard to watch. A confrontation spirals out of control. A woman gets punched in the face, and the man keeps relentlessly hitting her. Good evening. I'm Chris Lawrence.
And I'm Cynthia Isaguirre. Tonight, the victim is sharing her painful story only with WFAA. Matt Howerton is live in Dallas's Deep Ellum neighborhood where this all happened. Matt, how's she doing?
Yeah, Chris, Izzy, that victim tells me that the left side of her face is still swollen. No thanks, police say, to Austin Sheffield. We just got a look at his mugshot right here. And back to that victim, though. She told us tonight exclusively that her wounds will heal, but it will take her some time to get over what happened in this parking lot behind me last night.
Watching it myself, like, yes, that makes me cry. Like, this man is like literally like hitting me. All I could do was ball up.
LaDeshanique Lee has been through an emotional 20.
We showed y'all that story. So now the follow-up to it is Dallas police charge woman in Deep Ellum assault for smashing suspect's window. So she gets charged.
Wow. For getting beat the hell up.
And listen, man, the town, that area is in an uproar. There's a lot going on. But she was being charged. So I hear they're supposed to be dropping the charges, but I'm going to show you a clip from when they heard that she got charged. Yeah. So here's the clip.
Earlier today, Dallas City Council members faced harsh words and chants from more than 24 activists while leaving a morning work session inside City Hall. The outrage was over a felony criminal mischief charge facing Lee because she damaged Austin Sheffield's truck. Lee broke his truck windows moments after video captured him beating her in a Deep Ellum parking lot over the way she parked. The activists at City Hall believe the public protest played a role in the Dallas County District Attorney's Office decision later in the day to decline prosecution. Lee spoke to us this afternoon after the charge was dropped, still upset that police would even consider it in the first place.
It makes me angry. Like I told them, it makes me feel like they're saying that the guy's truck is more valuable than my life.
We don't want to live in a society where victims are blamed for their own assault. And so we're grateful that John Cuso and the Dallas County District Attorney's Office dismissed those charges. We think it was the right thing to do.
Only in America.
For real.
Yeah. Only in America, man. Listen, when somebody can pull out a gun on you, beat your ass, senseless. Beat you senseless. Right?
Smack your phone out your hand and then beat you like you his brother.
And they charge her because this happened after the fact. So she smashes window, whatever, like that, out of emotion.
Well, the one thing that I would agree on, like I said, you know how emotional I am about the whole video thing. But I mean, the video thing actually is probably the reason why she's not in jail. Because had not somebody made that video, like I said, I still think someone should have stepped in.
Yeah.
But had not somebody made that video, it would have been his word against hers, and we all know how it went down.
Yeah.
And she'd have been the one leaving in cuffs and probably would have got beat up again by the police when they came after he wanted to tell his story that he made. Oh yeah, she told she's gonna have people come and shoot me, so I pulled my gun out and I was scared for my life, and knock it off.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy that they would even thought to bring up some charges against this woman. Like man.
That's crazy.
And I guarantee you he got arrested nice and peacefully. Like I said, you know. Did you guys see the after picture of this Joker though? Before he went to court, how he tried to clean himself up. He cut all his facial hair off.
Did he?
And
Yeah. Wow.
Like, yo, if you see the picture, you wouldn't even recognize. Like, if
his lawyers are like, yo, this guy.
We got to make you look like a clean cut good guy. I swear to you, like if you see the other picture, you wouldn't even know it's the same. Like he could have walked by you past you in the street, and you wouldn't know it's the same dude. So I think that was part of it too. He wanted to try to make himself look like a good guy for the courts, but he also wanted to try to change his identity, in case Joker's out in the street want to serve him some street justice. But
that's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah, that's how they do us. And I'm sure they're going to try to pull up every if she jaywalked or any and everything to try to discredit her and why it was all her fault. So.
Like we knew she had it in her.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, to go back to about the bank thing. What's the name? Has said in here that a lot of the banks did stop that. She knows she used to work for PNC.
Yeah.
And they stopped and they took it off. It's just stupid. So yeah, I guess people they don't care about your safety no more. Yeah. I want your money, but not your safety.
I wonder why they took it off though.
It's dumb. Like it to me, it adds liability to you because it's still it's happening on your property. So, and if you had safety features before, you're taking them off and something happens,
right?
Doesn't that make you liable?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all remember this situation that happened. So police released edited body cam footage from fatal shooting of 20-year-old black man. So y'all remember that story?
Yeah. And what was it, a Taco Bell drive-through or something? I know it was fast food.
I think so.
Yeah, the Taco Bell.
All right. So, but they released edited. video.
Yeah, it's yeah, exactly.
Right,
Edited. Yeah, we seen the edits.
Right.
Yeah.
Police have released body camera footage of the fatal shooting of California rapper after the man's family demanded they see the video. Back in February, Willie McCoy was shot and killed in a Taco Bell drive-thru, and now police are finally releasing the footage. The video was edited by Vallejo Police Department and was released on Friday, showing the incident in which 6 police officers repeatedly shot the 20-year-old after McCoy was found unresponsive in his car. All right, so, and then to go on to say, oh, we got the footage. We got some of the footage. All right, so we're going to show y'all this footage. Watch very carefully. Again, it is edited, so we're not seeing the full footage. But just check this out, and let's talk about this. What are your views? What's your opinion?
What? There's a gun in his lap. I'm gonna bust that fucking window. See it? Right here. Cover down that way. Door looks open. I'm gonna pull him out and snatch his ass. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna grab that gun.
And then I'll yank him out.
If he reaches for it,
yep. That's my clear?
Okay, this car's in drive.
Okay. So you got that, Patrick? Car's in drive. He's moving. He's not up yet. What? There's a gun in his lap.
This kid?
Yeah, but yeah, and here's,
Pretty much.
I don't know. Here's my thing. You know, if any officers or law enforcement is out there listening, call in 646-233-1302. Me and P was talking while the video was running, and I was saying like, damn, he could have just tapped on the window, or they could have tried to wake him up because he was in the car sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
So, or they could have been shaking the car or whatever like that to try to jolt him and wake him up.
Anything.
Now, I get it. You got to be on your defense.
Yeah.
I get that because there is a gun in the car, right? And coming out of your sleep, you could wake up like this, and we don't know why there's a gun in the car that's showing.
Yeah.
All right, that's showing. So he could have been anywhere, whatever. Maybe somebody's after him.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be.
But you gotta think, anybody, if you're getting waken up out of your sleep suddenly, and you wake up and you see a whole bunch of people around you, and you see guns and lights, you're gonna jump. You're gonna be startled. That's a natural reaction. So your first reaction shouldn't be to pull the trigger, which is what they did. You know, that's a natural reaction. So I'm not sure what reaction that you thought you were going to get from him if he was sleeping in the car. Anybody, I've done that. Whoa, like what's going on? You know, what's going on? What's happening?
But just the police officer's whole demeanor prior to that even happening, just the way he was
Exactly,
talking,
the
I'm gonna bust
conversation.
the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab his ass.
Y'all was ready to act up before even knowing what the situation was. Like
he told him. He said if he moves, if he goes for it, you know what to do, right? And he, yeah, I know what to do. Yeah, I'm going to kill him.
Yes, man.
You know,
As
so
always.
to me it was premeditated. They already had in their mind once they seen the gun that he wasn't going to make it downtown.
Right.
Period. And that's why we see the edited video where you can't see that he didn't go reaching for a gun.
Right.
That the only thing that he did probably was move, and then they loaded him up. So, yeah. But it's always their word against ours, and our word never means anything.
No doubt. Shout out to the 3-Edged Sword on the check-in.
Peace.
No doubt. I think the 3-Edged Sword is Mike.
Okay.
I think so. I try to remember. There's so many different people that got different usernames and everything. Shout out to the 3-Edged swore it on the check-in. Again, our phone lines are open. You can call in 646-233-1302. Yeah, so that's I'm very interested to see how that story plays out. So now, more twists and turns. The Leaving Neverland director responds to reports. He admitted Michael Jackson's accusers had flaws in their timelines of abuse.
Really? No, for real?
Yeah, he admitted that. That there was flaws in the timelines.
See, let's see what Oprah admits. Nothing.
Yeah, but see, this is why everybody can't jump on bandwagons too quickly.
I never did.
You know, HBO's documentary Leaving Neverland breaks down the sexual abuse allegations against Michael Jackson from two men, James Safechuck and Wade Robson. It was initially reported that the doc's director, Dan Reed, backed the two men's after evidence showed James Safechuck couldn't have been molested in a room at the Neverland train station at some point between 1988 and 1992, as the station wasn't actually built until 1994. The new claims were supported by biographer Mike Smallcombe, who took to Twitter and Harrod Construction Permits, which showed approval for the building works in September 1993.
Wow.
So
just clap that up.
Gotcha, bit.
Yeah, so this is when this happened.
They must have Trump's fact checkers.
And it wasn't even built yet.
They don't check before they say anything.
Like, what type of shit? I can't.
See,
Wow.
this is the problem. In response, Reed tweeted, "Yeah, there seems to be no doubt about the station date. The date they have wrong is the end of the abuse." He then responded in several tweets to reports that he backtracked the details of the alleged abuse. He later clarified, "No U-turn, no clash of dates. James was present at Neverland before and after the train station was built. In fact, he took photos of the completed station, which we included in the doc, and his sexual contact with Michael lasted into his teens. That's all in the film." So, I mean, let's see what's going to come out after this, because, I mean, lawyers, if the Jackson family is really getting lawyers and they're coming after this situation, more stuff
like that
going to unfold and unravel. So we got to see how it plays out. But this is why I'm telling you, I don't jump on everybody else's bandwagon.
Right.
And even with the whole Nipsey thing, whatever, and, you know, the military style shooting and the car, and nothing happens on this without somebody knowing about it, and this was set up and this was set up. Come on, man.
Yeah, people come out with their little
This is just like
theories.
the chick who was smoking marijuana in her college room, listening to Tupac before Tupac came out. Like, people gotta check their timelines before you start spewing this stuff out here to people. You know, it's thinking Joker's gonna believe anything that comes out your mouth, and unfortunately, people do.
Yeah, so if they start unraveling more stuff like this, I wonder, will Oprah come out and make a public apology or whatever?
I guarantee you she don't.
Unreal, yeah.
And another,
Silly ain't gonna say
another
nothing.
thing. So we seen this right all morning, right? Jay-Z creates $15 million trust fund for Nipsey Hussle's kids.
AJ, my man, that's what I always like.
Don't clap it up, people. It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not
Really?
true.
Really?
Yes, it's
I
just,
seen that in a few different joints.
That's what we got to stop. Riding the boat.
So Jay said no.
We got to stop. It's all over that it was false.
Wow.
It's all over that was false. It was a meme created based on what people would like to happen.
Oh,
All right?
okay.
So
Those
shout
people are
out
crazy.
to the reporter Navash and blogger Navash, whatever, famed reporter, just confirmed from Rock Nation the reports of Jay-Z setting up funds for Nipsey's kids are inaccurate. Please don't spread it in these sensitive times, folks, especially celebs and artists should double verify the source before posting something. See, this is why
retarded.
Listen, man.
It's like as if the family's not going through enough, and then you have to bring up all this extra, just unnecessary crap that nobody
Why do
cares
people do
about.
stuff
Like,
like
let them
that,
mourn,
though?
let them show.
But my thing is, why would
That's why I
somebody
hate the
post
internet.
something like that if it's not the truth? Like, what satisfaction are you getting by doing that?
Yeah, but see, but it's all over. Like, fake news is is all over, and this is why I tell people, even the hosts here, when we doing stories and we whatever like that, let's not just gravitate towards any meme that says somebody did something or whatever without checking the source. And even when we reporting, like if it's not from like a credible source, you know what I'm saying, like NBC or CBN, CBS, whatever, like a more credible source, then check out what I got to say.com. Check out what I got to say. You know, like, where'd you get your information from? Check out what I got to say.com. All right, you know, like, check sources and see how many people are reporting the same story that are credible. You know what I'm saying? And then you can kind of balance out what information to put out there, because I'll be quick to say, okay, well, we said this happened one day, but actually we checked it out and this didn't happen.
Yeah,
or whatever, whatever the case may be. And this is why you got to check, man. I've seen so many people going, oh, Jay-Z's the man, blah, blah, blah. Yo, kudos to Jay-Z. Shout out to my dude. Now, Jay-Z's a good dude. He would do something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But Rock Nation is like, no, it's inaccurate.
It may be
Then you
real
saw the
now.
comment from somebody when they put it was false information. Somebody put, y'all the MFers that posted it in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Shade Room had it up at first.
Really? Wow.
At first, yeah. So, and then they had to take it down because the reports is not true. All right, let's shout out to Denise Barrow on the check-in. Phyllis said, that's so cruel. Denise said, very insensitive. Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Hey, Ingrid, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yes, don't give out people do stuff like that.
No doubt. If you just joined us, you're officially on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show with my partner, Smooth Pete, and Hurricane Kiss.
We in here.
Yes, we in the building. We in the building. And don't forget, we're going to go into this topic because some of y'all need to hear this topic. So make sure you hit the share button right now. No matter what platform you're listening to us on, just click the share button like this. Click the share button. Boom. Boom. Simple motion of your finger. Click the share button, share it out, because we got some things to talk about. And one of the things we are going to be discussing today is the problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship. All right? We're going to talk about that today. All right, so moving on with another story. And again, yes, the Jay-Z story is not true, people.
I think he's going to step up and do it anyway now.
And not now.
Now that it's put out there. Yeah.
Now that it's like, you know. All right. Crazy. So, shout out. This goes out to my people that believe in romance and love and all of that and stuff.
She said blah, blah,
blah. I know. Shout out to this couple. Now let's talk about this. This is deep. North Carolina couple celebrates 82 years of marriage.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that.
Says the key is to be nice to each other.
The key is he got his
If it
room,
was that
she got
simple.
her room, and we meet for dinner.
Saying that's the key. Be nice to each other. I know that seems
works.
simple,
Yeah.
but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Be nice to each other, man. So it says trust, hard work, and communication are some things they say are the keys to making a relationship last. But what does it take to make? What does it take to make keep a healthy marriage? Wow, this is how they wrote it. To keep a healthy marriage going for over 80 years. D.W. Williams and Willie Williams may have the answers. The couple not only celebrated their 103rd and 100-year-old birthdays.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Together earlier this month, but they also crossed another milestone of 82 years of marriage.
Wow.
Man, some of y'all can't even stay 82 minutes in a
Days.
relationship
Yeah,
without
exactly.
cheating and
Yeah.
doing some craziness.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
So that's what they say the key.
God bless, man, for real.
The key is just be nice to each other.
Keep hope alive.
You know, so stop calling your husband an MFer or a Negro or you this or you that or you that or you big dummy or whatever like that, and show them some love. Same thing, fellas.
Yeah.
Show your ladies some love. All
Don't
right?
call her B.
That's
You
all
know
you
she's
gotta
acting
do.
like one.
Oop. You know what? He said that.
What if she likes to be called that?
Well, at certain times,
I ain't no snitch.
You call that at
I ain't no
you call that at the
Wow.
appropriate time.
He said that.
Not
When
you're
the time is right.
Not when you're mad.
See, you ain't right, bro.
Hey, I'm telling the truth.
Yo.
How they say, speak the truth, shame the devil.
You stupid. You ain't right. All right, so look, so let's jump right into it. I'm glad we got some ladies on the check-in. I got You stupid. I'm glad we got some ladies on the check-in. All right, so we gonna jump into this thing because we didn't get into the topic yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, so again, the problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a situation where insecurity has taken a toll on your relationship? Either you was insecure or he was insecure. You could tell us either side.
I think I've suffered from a little bit of both, but I think when I think about situations, and please don't start with because she's just trying to make it seem like she don't do nothing wrong. No, I make mistakes, but a lot of the times that I was ever insecure was because I was dealing with someone whose insecurities were like blowing out the roof. So they would do and say things to make me feel like I was wrong in some type of way when I wasn't, or constantly always accusing me of doing something, or the questions on the text were just like, oh, where you at it? What you doing? Because they were so used to dealing with that with other people that now they would just, it was making it trickle into our relationship.
She's just trying to make it seem like she don't do that.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I grew up very insecure about everything when it came to me. I grew up insecure about my looks. I grew up insecure about, you know, just not feeling like I was enough, you know, seeing other relationships in my life, whether it was in family, friends, whatever, and thinking like, damn, like, this is what this is. So I came into a lot of situations already thinking like, this shit gonna go south any second now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, when I was trying to fight my hardest to just be like, okay, push all that aside and understand who you are and understand that you do play a huge part of this relationship and you do bring some type of value to it. Stop letting this person make you feel like it's not what it is. That's when I was just like, okay. Then I started on my You Could Kiss My whole entire rear, because I know what you're doing. And a lot of guys, sometimes when you've dealt with women, they're like, even if men were cheated on, or if the woman, you know, I don't know, lied about something or whatever the case is, the trust issues are already broken and they come into a relationship, and then all of a sudden now it's like it's affecting the new situation.
Right.
And that's not cool.
What you got to say about that?
I think that last part she just said, I think that plays more so on women than men. I mean, men do it too, but I think women do it more so than men bring over into their new relationship, you know, all the things that the last guy did to them. And sometimes we as men have to suffer for stuff that we never did, you know?
Yeah, I can't speak for them.
Yeah, and it's horrible that sometimes you do, and you just have to remind the person like, yeah, I get it, I understand so and so did that to you, but I'm not so and so. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't do it,
right,
like give me my chance. Like you can't, you know, if you're gonna blame me for everything that the last person did, then you might as well go back to that relationship, because this one is never gonna work. Yeah.
All right, so let's break some of these down. Let's see if we agree. Let's be honest enough to say, is this you? Or is this the person you with?
Okay.
All right. Is this you or this the person you with?
Okay.
All right. So, 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship, according to experts. All right. According to experts. All right. So let's go with the first one. First sign is you have trouble fully trusting your partner. You have trouble fully trusting your partner.
Man.
All right. So, if you want a healthy relationship, having mutual trust is essential. When your insecurities prevent you from fully trusting your partner, that makes it difficult for you to open up emotionally too, which can really stunt your relationship's growth. You are unable to place your trust and faith in someone, and because of that, you can't or won't open up. Becky says, this could hurt the relationship because it kind of puts a limit on the amount of emotional intimacy you are going to share. So what do you think about that first one? You have trouble fully trusting your partner. That's an insecure.
That's super insecure. That is, and it's super frustrating.
Yep.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, man. Especially when you ain't doing nothing. You know, that's the worst. I think that's the worst.
Yeah.
Is when, you know, people don't trust you. Like I said, it basically just has to be off of, you know, past whatever, but they don't trust you and you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's like the worst. Like,
that's the biggest turn off for me.
Yeah, it's a super turn off. It's like, well, What's making you feel that? And me, a lot of times I'll tell a person in a second. I said, when you start snooping around and start pointing the fingers and thinking things this, that, and the other way, and literally there's no reason to think about it, and there's nothing going on, that usually mean that they're probably doing something, and they figuring, you know, well, if I'm doing it, then they got to be doing something too. So I'm gonna flip the switch, and I'm gonna try to find out what they doing, so I could justify my dirt, you know, and put it on them and say, well, this is why I was doing this anyway, because I knew you was this, you know.
That's the guilty conscience.
That's the guilty conscience coming out, manifesting itself. You know, it's like it's crazy. It's nothing worse than being accused of things that you're not doing, because then if you start doing them, then you're the bad person. And you know, it gets to the point, or you know, at some point in time, it's gonna be like, you know what? If I'm being accused of all this stuff, I might as well go ahead and have the damn fun. If I'm going to get accused of it anyway, at some point, I might as well go ahead and have a jolly old good ass time.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt. And shout out to listeners that send in topics and things for us to discuss and everything. And all right, so again, hope you're listening. We heard you, and this is one of the reasons why we're talking about this. All right, so 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship. All right. Ooh. Let's go with number 2. Number 2.
You internalize your negative thoughts and turn them into actions. It's okay to have negative thoughts from time to time, but if you frequently put yourself down, you could eventually internalize those negative thoughts, and those insidious thoughts can then change how you act, which is bound to impact your relationship. If you repeat something enough times and constantly act it out as an individual, your relationship may change due to your actions. For example, if you keep saying things that make you feel weak and pathetic, eventually you may begin to feel precisely that. This in turn can spill into the relationship and affect your partner in a big way. It's not that you're not allowed to judge yourself. Do it, but remember as you do it to be a wise advisor, not a vicious tyrant.
Here's one thing I learned about negative thoughts. It can fester,
very powerful,
and get out of control. Negative thoughts are very, very powerful.
As are positive.
And it can cause chaos in a relationship. If all the time you're thinking negative about this, negative about that, you know, somebody just comes in and just says, oh, hey, sweetie, I'm sorry, I'm a half hour late because I had to do such. Well, why were you a half hour late? Where were you at? Okay, I was late because I had to finish up. So, okay, well, who was there with you?
What exactly were you finishing up?
Well, when I called, you didn't pick up. Like right away, what's up? Like, what's up with that? What's going on? And blah blah blah. You think it's so negative, right? When there's really no problem.
Not that I was doing what I said I was doing.
That your thoughts is actually going to fester into something, and then y'all going to have a real problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So like, we got to be careful how we internalize our thoughts, especially negative ones and everything, and then they play out into something totally more drastic than you initially thought. You know, the negative thoughts that you initially had. Let's read some comments from the chat.
Okay, so we got Mimi. I'm sorry, Michelle Mimi Carter. Hey,
Welcome
Mimi.
to the show.
What's up, Mimi?
Okay, it just moved.
Demetria.
So DT said, if you just think about yourself all the time, you're setting yourself up for a letdown. Mimi said, hey, Killer Kiss, hey, sis, hey, morning. Morning, K fam, she said. Demetria said, if these 7 sides keep going the way I think you're going, I'm going to have a very interesting therapy session this afternoon. Just when I thought I was getting better. Timothy said, right. Timothy says selfishness is my greatest enemy besides racism. When 2 people decide to become one, or insecurity should be put on the table. Let me see. Denise Sparrow said the law of attraction. Thais, why is this thing? I need to open this more.
They're putting them in. They put them in quick again.
It's not even that. This box is so small that I have to, every time I'm trying to move it.
But yeah, mine's the same way. Thais Poole said, my theory is this: don't punish the next one because of the last one. However, you have to be alert. And I totally agree with that. Exactly. Be alert. You can keep the antennas up, but you know, don't blame the next joker. Demetria said, trust is a very hard thing for me. To to come, especially in a relationship. When I was 15 years old, I was in a very abusive relationship, and I find it very difficult to trust my current relationship. And I find it very my current relationship. My trust has nothing to do with infidelity, and more. Damn it. And more than fear
of my hubby.
My hubby or hubby adjacent putting their hands on me, especially when we're fighting.
And Phyllis said, "Oh my God, that would drive me crazy with the interrogations. That right there,
Man.
when you start asking me 1,001 questions,
Right.
That
about
you know the answer to.
You already know the answer to it. Like I hate when a person, like I just for example, like getting a text message. Oh, what's up, babe? Hey, what you doing? Nothing. Just finished getting out the shower. Gonna get dressed, whatever.
Right.
Where you going? I'm going to the store. For what? What the hell do people go to the store for? It's like
Somebody going with you?
Yeah, like
What time
who you
coming
going
back?
with?
What day is it?
How long that's gonna take? And it's like, yo, at the end of the day,
Be looking for the bright light in the glass of water. You know,
like
what I'm
what you want me to say? And it's almost
You
like
want some
sometimes
water?
you gotta give people what they want sometimes, because it's like, this is what you asked for. Like, is this what you asked for? So you want me to say, oh, I'm getting dressed because I'm gonna go meet my other dude. We're gonna go to the store, get some condoms. We're gonna go to the hotel, get a day room. This is what you want to hear? Like, don't interrogate me, because if you interrogate me, you're gonna get some shit you ain't gonna want to hear. Just on purpose, because you're pissing me off. Insecurities. You could put reverb on mine too. Yo, like, I hate that. I hate being interrogated for no reason. It's stupid. Like,
Don't
grow
y'all
the
tell
hell
her
up.
what I said. Don't y'all tell her what I said.
Grow up. Grow up.
I'm messing.
God,
All right,
you drive me
so
crazy.
we about to get to number 3. After this quick message, real quick, make sure y'all check out Four Brothers Restaurant.
Oh, Jesus.
Today's show is brought to you by Four Brothers Restaurant,
I'm not looking.
located in Warren, New Jersey. Okay, that's 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. Make sure you go check out Four Brothers Restaurant. It's Southern comfort food. Go check them out. And everything. They are our sponsors for the month and everything. Go check them out. It's good food though. We went and actually
Great
sat
food. Yep.
and had breakfast there, me and my wife and everything. We enjoyed the food. We enjoyed the atmosphere, the vibe. There was a lot of love up in there. So make sure y'all go check out Four Brothers Restaurant and everything. The Owl Show BKS, we just did a live panel there and everything. Had a good time. They treated us good. Like kings and queens and everything. So make sure y'all go check out Four Brothers and tell them BKS sent you. All right. Also, don't forget. We also sponsored by TGI Fridays. Make sure y'all come out to TGI Fridays. Rock out, have a good time, have some fun with us. Listen, it's Friday Night Live. It's the happy hour mix. It goes down from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. All right, and it's TGI Fridays located at 1315 Centennial Avenue. You came out last Friday.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we seen you shaking and dancing and
I was trying with my bum knee.
You said with your bum knee?
With my bum knee.
You was doing the thing, though. You was doing the
I
thing.
tried.
Music is powered by BKS1 Radio. Yes, I'll be rocking out on the ones and twos along with my partner, DJ
Killing
Smooth
it.
P. We're going to have some fun this week. Going to be some giveaways. Shout out to also shirts and stuff from East 2nd Street, Plainfield, New Jersey. Make sure y'all go support them and everything. They are our product sponsors and everything, so go check them out as well. But come on out with us and have a good time this Friday. And again, don't forget, Four Brothers Restaurant.
Yes,
all right, on and popping. You see that food, they do their thing. Go get some.
Jesus.
Go enjoy it. What, you looking at? You salivating right now?
Yeah, underneath my tongue right now is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the chicken
not
and
cool.
waffles was banging. The chicken and
And
waffles
I'm trying
was
to
banging.
cut chicken out. That's not nice.
For real? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
seen
But their
too
food
many
is
things.
good. When you,
You
when
eat
you
the
have
waffles?
a cheat day, when you have a cheat day, go there when you're going to do a cheat day.
Jesus.
Waffle and grains.
Oh, Lord. Chicken and waffles is my weakness.
All right, all right. Listen. Ben, no, we don't listen to him, but he talking about, I love the brother, but you know we ain't listening to you, bro, because you crazy. He crazy.
Yeah, for real.
That's my. You know how you got the one crazy brother or the one crazy uncle in your family. That's Ben.
Ben need a hug.
Yeah, shout out to Ben. Love Ben.
Mad Hatter.
No doubt. So number 3, we on number 3. So if you just join us, we are talking about 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship. All right, according to experts. Okay, so we're on number 3, and number 3
3
is
or 4?
3.
No, we on number 3.
Oh, 3. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. You might be.
No, we're on 3.
We on 3, right?
Yeah.
All right. Number 3 is you compare yourself to your partner's exes.
The hell I do?
You compare yourself to your partner's exes. This is definitely not a good
all.
thing. This is not a good thing. So let's read this one.
It's only natural to be curious about who your partner was with before you came along. But if you're constantly comparing yourself to their exes and worrying that you don't measure up, there's a sure sign that your insecurities are affecting your relationship. If your partner is into you and you insist on comparing, it could ruin you. All the negative what ifs are potential relationship killers. If you and your partner have a good communication, then there is an insecurity which should be silenced with the phrase, who are they with now, me or their ex? If you're going to compare yourself to anyone, let it be to who you could be for yourself and for your partner.
That's never a good
That's
thing.
a crock of crap.
Why? Break it down. Why is it a crock of crap?
Okay. Even though I agree with what I just read, in some relation to a certain degree, in a lot of relationships, you can be with somebody, but then you deal with the person constantly. The person is actually doing the comparing. Like, you can't have a flaw. You mess up, you come home and don't bring your girl food. Trevor always used to come home and bring me chicken on the way home. Why you didn't think about me? Oh, Donnell used to come over here and bring me tissue. I'm on the toilet. You didn't think I needed tissue? People start doing that, and then when you start, it could be any little thing. It could be with that. It could be appearance wise, whatever the case is. Now you start thinking that this person might as well just stay with that person all along. And then when you come into a situation, then you have a situation where the person I've had a guy literally tell me, oh, me and so we gonna always be cool. I'm gonna always love her. She know that if anything ever happens or whatever, I got her back with her. Whatever. Like, who you in a relationship with? That was done, right? So we're here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have situations where the person will still sleep with that person too and act like they not. So that's why I say I get it.
Number 3 is,
but I've seen this turn.
You compare.
You compare yourself to your partner.
Yeah, didn't say that.
Yeah.
Your ex.
People do that, but I'm talking about the other side of this whole scenario too. The flip side of it.
Yeah. Just imagine that. That is insecurity.
But sometimes they compare themselves to the person's ex because the person is always yabbing about this person. So now you're thinking,
well, then that's an issue.
You get what I'm saying? That's an issue with yourself.
If you're in a new relationship, right, and either one of you are always referring or talking about your ex, right, then you need to run like quick, because that means somebody's not done. If
you're
they're always
planting
like,
the seed.
oh man, I remember. Yeah, are you making me dinner? I remember when so and so used to make me dinner. We used to like what?
But you know, but real talk, P. Elaine used to always cook me dinner. Elaine used to always cook me dinner. Like Sandy. She don't always cook me dinner.
Yo, I'm about to leave because I don't want when this place go up in flames. Yo, Sandy, it wasn't me.
Elaine, me and Elaine used to go for walks together at the park.
Well, you, Elaine, Seinfeld, and Kramer are about to be homeless.
Spring Lake. Yeah, me and Elaine, we used to have nice little walks in the park and everything.
Interesting.
But me and Sandy, we don't do that.
Okay. Sandy gonna kick you in your shin bone.
I'm just saying.
Oh man, like I'm just saying that would drive you crazy. I know it would drive me crazy. I'm like, yo, why don't you go back? Why don't you go back?
But I do miss what Elaine used to do.
Sandy said, "Really, babe? She gonna stab you." Oh my goodness.
She knows Elaine. Can I? All right, before y'all think I'm crazy.
Funny.
Okay, first of all, Ben, don't go there, because you don't know me, sweetheart, at all. Because we're on a panel. We do a show, and when you do a show, you speak about different sides of different situations and different reactions, and we're very transparent. We talk about things that we've been through, lessons we've learned, flaws we have. Nowhere am I anywhere near damaged goods, so please understand that. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Anyway, we were saying what now?
Come on.
Anyway. No, I'm just saying he wants to comment, so I'm going to comment back. It's not about my reaction to the list. We're reading the list and we're discussing different sides of everything that we've actually seen happen to other people or we've encountered. That don't mean I'm damaged goods, but I'm very secure about my shit. So
Sandy said,
"Please don't go there."
She said, "Where to go?" She said, "I am Elaine Kiss. LO can't stand him." Is that her middle name? Or that's your play name for? That's the dress.
That's her real name.
Oh, really?
Who?
Okay.
Who's talking about?
Sandy. Elaine.
Oh yeah, I know that.
I thought that's what she. I didn't know. I thought that was when y'all played dress up.
You stupid.
Elaine.
We used to play.
Elaine Crookston.
Me and Elaine used to play dress up.
I can't. You know what?
Not no more. All right. Number what?
Number four.
All
Number
right.
four.
If you just joined us, we're talking about the problems that
Yeah,
insecurity
funny.
can cause in your relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Know you at. You can call in though 646-233-1302 if you want to discuss or be honest and transparent.
Yeah,
about
call in, Ben.
You either being insecure or somebody you're with.
Mhm.
That's insecure about a situation that's causing problems
Right.
in relationship. I think everybody has a minimal amount of insecurity.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everyone. I know. We know you don't.
I can't agree. I can't agree with that.
Some people don't know they have them until a situation hits,
Nah.
and it's like, oh.
I'm going to tell you why
just
I don't
woke
have
it
any
up.
insecurity and why I'm not insecure, because I am wise enough to know that a man and or a woman
Mhm.
is going to do whatever
What
they
they
want to
want,
do, and
right.
there's nothing you could do about
Exactly.
it. So I have no reason to be like wondering if my wife goes out the house. Oh, is she gonna talk to another guy?
Mhm.
Is she gonna? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting
Yeah.
that. I'm not wasting that time out of my life, because if that's something that she chooses to do,
That's on
no
her.
matter how good I am, no matter what I do, it's not going to matter. So I'm
Right.
not going to sit back and be insecure. And you think he'd be like, "Yeah, I know P." No, when I say this, anybody who really knows me knows whatever. When I say stuff out of my mouth, like I really like. There's some people that, you know, back in the day didn't think when I said I don't care what people say or think about me, like, oh, he can't. And after seeing me and being around people and stuff happen, they be like, yo, you really don't give a F, do you? And I'm like, no. Like, why should I?
Yeah.
I'm like, those people aren't that important.
Yeah.
Enough for me to give a F.
I feel like
about.
you have to know what you have, and if you know that you have a handsome man on your arm, and you have a good-looking woman on your arm, once he or she walks out that door, the same way you thought they were attractive, somebody else is gonna find them attractive. So if you're gonna be sitting at home twiddling your thumbs, like,
Worried
oh
about
God,
that.
the minute she walks out, who gonna talk to her? Who
Yeah,
gonna do?
like-
Like, you already setting yourself up for
I'm not-
failure.
I'm
Like,
not- I'm not doing
like
that.
it's ridiculous
Not doing that
at all.
Here we go. Caller from the 404. State your name when you calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Afternoon Show. What's up?
Hey y'all, it's D from Dunwoody. What's going on?
What's up, D from Dunwoody
Hey, D
with the
from
kiddies
Dunwoody.
in the
Welcome
back?
to the show.
Welcome.
Nothing much. I'm just chilling. Long spring break. This is my first day joining this week, so
We appreciate you.
Yes.
What's going
I hope this list don't keep going all the way left, because y'all gonna have me up in therapy crying again today.
Wow,
Don't
what's
do
wrong?
that. What's wrong, D?
Oh, I'm just saying the insecurity stuff. It's just like it for me. It runs deep, but it's not like, I guess, on the other end of the spectrum, like most females, like with infidelity and stuff like that. You know, it's other stuff for me. But I mean, it's still to me, it's still all the same, and it all like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there,
Yeah.
and it brings up a lot for me, because like I said, I was in an abusive relationship, very bad, but it still affects today. You know,
Right.
And the insecurity for me it just runs a little bit deeper than just somebody cheating, because I can care less about that.
Right.
I mean,
Well, let me
you
ask.
know, my insecurity.
Let me ask you,
Huh?
why does it still affect you today? Are you in an abusive relationship? Like, is that why it affects you, or is it just the thought in the back of your head that it could turn into that one day?
No, it's a fear, because one, hubby and hubby adjacent are both alpha males. That's number one.
Okay.
They both can have a temper. Hubby's a Gemini. Hubby adjacent is a Virgo. They have their own little things, and you know, they've never they don't raise their hand or nothing like that, but they do raise their voice.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, both of them have, like, I guess you could say, like, hubby adjacent is a doctor, and hubby is in construction. They both do long hours. They both have, like, you know, authority at their job, so they have a lot of pressure.
Okay.
So, like, when we get into arguments, it's never like, I'm going to raise your hand or I'm going to beat your ass or nothing like that.
Right.
But it's just, they have intimidating looks. They're intimidating men.
I get you.
So when they raise their voice, it kind of put me in that position where I feel like I'm a little girl and I'm being reprimanded. Even if it's just like an adult one-on-one conversation, and then I get in that position. Once I get to that little girl thing, I get to the point where I'm start ducking and dodging and I'm bobbing and weaving, you know.
Yeah.
So it just puts me there. It's just that.
I get
Just
that.
that.
That's a mental scar, I guess. That's probably going to be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you could work through that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a go and come, but like just hearing this conversation today kind of brought it up, and that's why I was like, you know, just when I thought I was getting better, you know, y'all start reading off the list.
Well, we got more. Stay tuned.
He said, "You're gonna put me all the way in therapy." But you know what? It's a good thing though. You know what? Because like we always say, it's knowledge is key. So if you could recognize that some of these things or all of these things happen in your life, I mean, it gives you a chance to try to work on it. You know, so it's not like you don't know. So that's a good thing that you do recognize that you might have some of these issues. So everything is fixable.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got strong PTSD, so I mean, it's just good to be able to like hear different opinions and hear different things, and
you need that.
Like I said, I can't relate to everything, but I can relate to some of the insecurities on the list, and that's my biggest insecurity. But I want to keep listening. I'm gonna just put on my Get Happy wig and get happy and have a good day.
My Get Happy wig, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't mad at
No
you.
doubt, D. Let Sandy borrow that wig sometime.
Or Elaine. One of them.
Elaine.
Yeah, and Elaine. Keep them happy. Keep them happy. All right.
All right, guys.
We appreciate you.
Y'all have a good afternoon.
All right, you too, sweetie.
She said put on my
Y'all is
happy
too
wig.
bad.
Phone lines are officially open. You can call it 646
233
1302.
I think I might get some wigs too. I'm gonna get some man wigs. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
No, wait, what?
Because the women, that's how y'all do. Y'all got different. Y'all can do that stuff.
The only thing you get away with is an afro. No,
I'm gonna
God.
well, I'm saying how he has the wigs.
don't
You know
do
what I'm
it.
saying?
Sheesh.
Give me an afro. Maybe I get me some braids.
An afro would be cool. You go walk in there and say you chef and
You know,
get a trench coat.
I get some braids. I can get some locks. You know what I'm saying? To switch it up.
Don't do it.
How y'all be having y'all different moods? How y'all feel? Y'all, if y'all want to be short, y'all want to be blind. Why they?
Why
can
you
do
said
we can't
don't do it?
Just don't do it.
No, damn.
All right.
What if you walk up to the house one day with a jumper on and a jacket and a little doobie wig, and then walk up to the house like you Ike Turner? She might like
number
it.
5.
It might be that kind of
Are we
day.
on 5 or 4?
We're on 4.
All right.
We just did 4, didn't we?
No, we did 3.
We did 3?
No, we just
Yeah.
did 4.
No, we
Number-
did the one about comparing yourself to your exes.
Oh, we didn't
Now
never
we're on-
made it to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right.
Yep,
So we did number 3. All right. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship.
Yes.
All right. And so we are on number 4. Number 4 is your partner is constantly having to reassure you.
Ugh. There's nothing wrong with craving some reassurance from your partner every now and then. But if you constantly need them to validate you, that's a sign that your insecurities are getting the better of you. And if they grow tired of reassuring you, that can cause you to become even more insecure. Your partner's drifting patience with reassuring you can mean you are leaning too heavily on them and not doing enough for yourself. When your partner loses patience with your need for reassurance, this could be the mark of a critical, unaccepting partner who is actually contributing to your insecurity.
Listen.
That's deep.
That is deep.
Listen. Remember how the couple said, just be nice to each other,
Be nice.
right?
Yeah.
Now, reassuring, all right, babe, I told you, you're not getting fat. Hey, I told you.
Your hair looks fine. You're
Your hair-
beautiful.
your
You
hair
don't
looks
need
good.
the makeup.
Blah,
The
blah,
food
you
is
don't-
good.
Blah, 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 blah. And then they keep coming back to you.
No.
You sure I don't need the makeup?
No.
You sure?
You crazy. I look crazy.
You sure I shouldn't lose about 5 more pounds?
I'm
You
huge.
sure? No, you look beautiful. You're beautiful. Baby, am I
Women
pretty?
never believe us
Baby,
no
am I
matter
pretty?
what we tell you.
Baby, am I pretty? Baby, am I pretty?
Nah, that's a different type. I'm sorry, I couldn't deal with that.
Baby, am I pretty?
Hey, you
Baby, am I pretty?
Y'all do not believe
All right, Stewie.
us.
I'm just saying.
And they right about that because you get to the point, where you just stop answering because it doesn't matter what I say.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just it's like I can't win if I tell you that if I tell you how. And this is what really aggravates me about that. When a woman want to tell you, no, you don't really mean. I'm like, how are you gonna tell me what the hell I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah,
I
they
told
try to sway your answer to something
if I told
else.
you that this is how I feel, then why don't you take that? Why are you trying to tell me?
Because
that
even
I
if I
don't
told
feel
you you
right?
look like crap, you can't. You got to be strong on your shoulders to be able to just take the L. Whatever.
Man.
Like I feel like I know when I look jacked up, so I don't need to ask anybody. You think my hair looks messed up when I look like?
But see
Skid
that's
Row right now.
See, that's the thing. See, you might think that, but us as men, we know sometimes when you guys think that you're at your best, we're like
We think it's too much
we think
sometimes.
it's
Yeah,
too much.
absolutely. Yeah.
And when you guys are at your natural, what you think is, oh my God, I look like shit. We
Yeah.
like, wow, you're so beautiful. No, I don't have no makeup, and I'm like, Exactly.
Exactly. And that's why I like it.
I don't like excessive
I don't
makeup.
have on my makeup. I don't
Yeah.
have on my long weave. I don't have this.
I don't
that.
like butt pads.
Oh Jesus.
I don't like chest pads. I don't like excessive makeup. All that. I am more for the natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. If you got a weave or a wig or whatever, and that's making it work for you, then that's cool. That's cool. I mean, if it's working for you for the day, whatever like that. But every now and then, show your own natural length hair. You know,
Women with beautiful hair don't want. No, my hair is this. Is that. I'm like, your hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of insecurities are just like that's just it's deeper than what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's deeper than what it is. Like I think I remember one time when I was talking to this guy like years ago, and I was having a bad day for myself. So I just put on makeup and I did all this stuff and I went outside. And I remember when I first approached him, and he's just staring at me. And I'm just like, why you keep looking at me?
Yeah, like,
and it wasn't like I had on like a ton,
Yeah.
but it was more than the normal for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why you keep staring? He's like, the hell's all that shit on your face? I'm like, it's makeup. He was like, why you got that on? We going to the park. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I just felt like I just needed to cover up. But he was like,
Yeah.
yo, like, nah, go upstairs. Took me upstairs to his house, gave me wipes and was like, take that shit off. And I was like, oh, okay. But that it woke up something in me to say like, okay, I don't have to do this because I feel a certain type of way because somebody, you know, and it's a good feeling to have when you know you could just wake up and just look like crap, boogers in your nose. You still love me.
Yeah. But see, that's what you want.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's
That
what
is
you
exactly.
want.
Yeah.
You want somebody that's going to love you when you at your best
And at your worst.
At your worst.
Exactly.
And that's what
And everywhere in between.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what it's really about. That's what that's to me. That should
People
be
don't cherish that though
at all.
Deciding factor on whether you spend the rest of your life with somebody. Whereas they accept you at your worst and they accept you at your best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you say, all in between and everything. That's a deciding factor for me.
Yeah.
You know, like if somebody like if you only rock with me when I'm on my A game,
Right. Exactly.
then maybe we shouldn't be together. You know, because I'm not going to always be on my A game. I'm going to be on my Z game.
That ain't life.
Sometimes too.
For real.
Yeah. I'm going to be on my Z game, my Y and X game. at
No,
the
I've
same
been
time.
passing gas the whole show, and me and Pete still love him. We ain't leave out yet.
We ain't go yet.
We ain't going yet.
Hey, man, listen, I endure you not using deodorant. You can respect my
Your flagellants.
I'm saying, I endure that. I endure that. Okay.
I'm right today.
PR shower after the show. All right. So.
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All good. Okay. Number 5. If you just joining us,
Oh,
we're talking
Jesus.
about the problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship. All right. And we got 7 signs here. 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship. All right. And we're on number what? 5?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Number 5 is you rely on your partner to make you feel like you're enough.
Wow.
You rely on your partner to make you feel like you're enough.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So let's read this one.
Like, yo, where we at again? I'm sorry, because people are
5.
frustrating me. 5
You
is
rely on your partner to make you feel like you're enough.
Let me read before I say something. Self-acceptance isn't something that you can summon overnight, but if you rely solely on your partner to make you feel like you're enough, attractive enough, fun enough, smart enough, kind enough, you'll never be fully happy, both with yourself and in your relationship. You name it, an insecure person will wonder if they are ever enough. I call this the tyranny of enoughs. You don't feel adequate enough, and you look to your partner to redefine this for you, when all along you are looking for something that comes from within. Radical self-acceptance.
Yeah. Clap that up.
Very true. Very true.
All I could say is self-esteem is called self-esteem
For a reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you can't look for anybody else for self-esteem.
For self-esteem.
Let me tell you something. There are some people, right? And I'm going to keep it 100. There are some people that's always going to be big all their life.
Yeah.
There are some
It's
people that's
in their
always going to be
genes.
skinny all their life.
It's in their
There's
DNA.
some people that's always going to have certain...
Eczema.
Huh?
Eczema.
Yeah, eczema all their life.
Skin conditions, whatever.
Yeah, or whatever. There's some people that may walk with a limp all their life or whatever like that.
Or be bald all their life.
If this is you, if any of these that I describe is you, You have to get some point in your life where you just accept who you
Who you
are,
are. Right.
and who God made you to be.
And those who are around you need to accept you also.
They accept you or they
so be
don't.
it. Right.
If somebody's constantly trying
to change you?
trying to change your natural flaws, like I wish you could. Well, why don't you get this surgery done so you don't have this problem? Why don't you get this done to yourself? And why don't you get this, whatever, making you feel uncomfortable about the norm, the way you are? You know, then that's not the person for you.
Right.
That's not the person that you should have rocking with you in your corner or whatever. You know, you got to just start loving yourself more, man. Self-love. And I was telling somebody that this past Saturday, self-love is very important.
Yeah, man.
Self-love can change a lot of the behavior we see out in society.
Self-love is most important because you can't love anybody else before you love yourself.
Yeah, true.
It's impossible.
Real talk.
I don't care I don't care what you think or how you feel. You can never truly love anyone else until you love yourself first, because you don't know how to love if you don't know how to love another person if you don't know how to love yourself first. So and I will cut out all the BS, because I could tell you I love me and I ain't standing for no BS because I love me, because I know I'm better than that. And when you love yourself, you know that you know what your limitations should be. Everybody should have limitations when it comes to relationships.
Right. Yeah.
So self-love will give you that.
Yep. All right. Number what are we on? 6?
Number 6.
All right. If you just joining us, we're talking about 7 signs your insecurities are affecting your relationship.
Yes.
And that's coming off of our topic of the day is the problems that insecurity can cause in your relationship.
Yep.
All right. So number 6.
6.
All right. Number 6 is there's a feeling of distance in your relationship. There's a feeling of distance in your relationship. One of the best parts about being in a relationship is feeling an intimate emotional closeness with your partner.
Amen.
But if your insecurities are causing you to keep your partner at a distance, that can really negatively impact your relationship. Your insecurities are making you both feel distant from one another, or you are having issues communicating and expressing your insecurities, and it's being translated in other obvious ways that something is bothering you.
Yep.
All right. Your partner is able to pick up on the energies or facial expressions, or simply feel that there is something going on inside of you that they cannot fix.
Yep.
This is deep.
After that, I'm out. I'm sorry.
This is deep. No, when you see that, you got to catch it and you got to fix it. When you feel that, you got to catch it and you got to fix it. And most importantly, you got to discuss it.
Right.
Yes.
You have to open up and be real. Listen, if you calling this person your partner, this your wife, this your husband, this is your life companion, whatever y'all are. If you saying that this is that one for you that you chose, then there's nothing off the table.
Facts.
There's nothing off the table that we can't talk about and discuss. Just talk about it.
Right.
Get it out in the open. All right? We're not doing enough of this. So, okay, we realize we're not doing enough of this. Let's start doing enough of this.
And be actually open to the discussion.
Yes.
Don't be defensive in the discussion.
Right.
To try to make it one-sided.
Absolutely.
Actually be open for the discussion and some, I won't say criticism, but constructive criticism.
No doubt.
Right.
Shout out to Walter Pittman on the check-in. We see you. Shout out to Timothy Beverly. Let's read his comment. He said, a person without self-esteem is most of the time is a damaged people.
I
Okay.
So at this time, 1 to 5 had effect on me.
Yeah.
Or on your relationship, he said. I'm sorry. Yeah, your relationship.
Yeah.
Phyllis said, I agree.
With number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah. I mean, number 6 is deep, man. Number 6 is deep. And you got to realize when that is happening.
Right.
All right. When you start to distance yourself. All right. When there's no longer no conversation in the bedroom,
right,
in the kitchen, and in the living room watching a TV program, at a restaurant when y'all having dinner or lunch or something. There's no longer no conversation. There's no longer no laughter.
Right.
And all of these types of things. You have to recognize these things and figure out why. Right. And you only work your hardest to figure out why, if you really care about the relationship and where it's going.
Well,
and the biggest downfall, is to not discuss it with your partner, but have all the energy in the world to discuss it with everybody and anybody that you feel can help, and they have nothing to do with your situation. So stop doing that.
That is the worst, putting other people
annoying
in
as
it.
hell.
Yeah. But I will say, I guess if you've been going through 1 through 5 already, that'll probably definitely get you to number 6.
Yeah, for real.
Number 6 is inevitable after 1 through 5.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you ready to hit the last one?
Let's hit it.
All right.
Number 7 is you read too much into what your partner says.
You read too much into what your partner says. Yeah, that's a deep one.
If you frequently catch yourself assuming what your partner is thinking of you in any given situation, and you always assume the worst, that's a clear sign that your insecurities are interfering in your relationship. You begin to read into words of your partner in a way that reinforces the insecurities you're feeling. You might perceive them to be unfaithful or not into you, and the focus of the relationship becomes about proving the feelings the person has rather than enjoying the time.
Yeah, this is a good one. How many times have you made a simple gesture or said something simple? Oh, well, why'd you say that? Why you think that? Or well, what's going on with this? And blah. Well, I just said that because blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
What else is going on with you? Somebody else you feeling? Somebody else you like?
Jesus Christ.
That's a problem.
It could go from you want some hot sauce on your chicken? Nah. But you always want hot sauce on chicken. Who's making you not put hot sauce on your chicken?
You take your
ass and sit down somewhere.
I was like, you don't want hot sauce on your chicken?
Yeah, you gotta watch.
What's going on? Something's going on.
Did someone say the hot sauce wasn't good for you on your chicken?
Yeah.
Who's changing your taste buds?
You gotta realize. Now listen. By us talking about this, we're not telling you to be totally naive either, right?
Yeah, of
because
course,
you can tell behavioral changes in your partner from something that they normally
be
do,
able to.
and they start just changing the whole flow, or they start doing this more. They start being more concerned about them working out and doing this or whatever like that. There's certain things you need to peep out, certain things you need to peep out, whatever. But at the same time, listen, sometimes, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it's really
Probably
a duck.
Mm-hmm.
It's a duck.
Aflac.
Yeah, stop reading too much into things and causing problems that's not really there.
Yeah, I agree with Timothy. He said number 7, this relationship is now broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is real talk. This was some good stuff today.
Yeah.
This was some good stuff
That
today.
list is real.
I'm glad we
wow.
had less current events and more topic based stuff today.
And whether any of these apply to you or not, at least it's some sort of guideline to know what to look out for, what to avoid if you're going, especially when you're going into a new relationship. Because if you're in a relationship of 10, 15 years and you still having these issues, then I think it's a little deeper than what this list says. It might be time to say sayonara.
No. Shout out to 3-Edge Swords. Said love this show.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Oh, there's something I want to tell you to my Jersey heads. For those that live in Jersey, be careful because they're doing a ticket blitz in Jersey. So y'all got to be careful.
Do it every time, around this time of the year.
Yeah, let me see if I could find. It's a crackdown. So I'm gonna run the clip. It is going on. So just be careful when you out there doing whatever, or you on your cell phone, or you doing something that's distracting. That's why they're giving out tickets. All right, so just peep this out. Just want to share this with y'all. For my Jersey heads.
There's a lot that's been done up to this point, both in New Jersey and nationwide. I think it's clear that it's just not enough.
Remember that, man. You
See,
drive,
that
you
fact.
text, you pay. It is Distracted Driver Awareness Month.
Yeah.
In Jersey. April is. All right. New legislation in effect, whatever. They can get you from doing anything but driving.
The list goes to checking your radio. You can be changing your radio on the phone, reading maps, eating, drinking, talking to a passenger. Like it's ridiculous. I was reading the list. I showed Norm the list of things the other day that they can pull you over for. It's ridiculous, but you know they got to make some money. Summertime's coming. Summertime's coming.
Yeah, so
and the fines actually have gone up, so you don't want to get caught up in any of this. You know,
be careful. Ben, when you cooking some beef ribs, bro? I just want to know.
I don't think Ben does beef. I think he just does pork.
He just does pork?
Yeah, they're
I'm
pork.
quite sure
they're
he
pork,
know how
they're
to do
pork
beef
guys.
ribs.
Yeah, he knows how. I'm sure. But
Well, if you do decide to do some beef ribs, bro, can you bring your brother over or something? I got you, man. I got you.
He
Beef
might not
ribs.
want to feed me because I'm damaged.
Listen, man, listen. This was an excellent conversation today. Excellent topic. Hopefully somebody heard what we was talking about. Hopefully this can fix a situation that may have problems or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Because you know how we do with this show. It's definitely never about us. Never
but
about
it's
us.
always about you.
Always about you.
Always.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
And wait, before we even go there, don't forget today's show is sponsored by Four Brothers Restaurant, and that's in Warren, New Jersey. So make sure y'all go check them out. That's 41 Mountain Boulevard, Warren, New Jersey. Give them a call, 908-834-8889. Four Brothers Restaurant. Tell them BKS1 Radio sent you. Again, they got excellent food. Go check them out.
Sheesh.
Yes, Southern comfort food. Go check them out. And don't forget, tomorrow we are rocking out. We're going to have a good time. So many people hit me up this week, said, Norm, we coming through. We rolling through tomorrow. Because y'all be playing some good stuff. So just come on out. It's the Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix. Music is powered by BKS1 Radio. You already know. Listen, we rocking from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. That's 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Come on out. They got drink specials for the happy hour. Nice prices.
Yes.
Half price appetizers. All of that. We had a ball last week. Listen, we've been doing this 7 weeks. Each week we had a ball.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Tomorrow's
Great
like our
times.
8th week or whatever. Just come on out and have a good time with us tomorrow and rock out with us. All right. Celebrate your birthday. Have a ladies' night, fellas' night, date night, whatever. Just come out and just have a good
Insecurity
time.
night.
Insecurity night. You stupid.
Get your drinks on.
Come rock out with us tomorrow, man. We're gonna have some fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
some giveaways tomorrow too, man. We're gonna throw the little.
What's up,
we're gonna
Jay?
do a little trivia too. So be ready for the trivia.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun tomorrow. We definitely gonna have some fun tomorrow. So come on out. We're gonna have a grown, sexy time, the way adults do, man.
And also, it's Autism Awareness Month. So
Yes.
if you guys can donate or just even share out any information that you can regarding autism and ways to be able to find, different solutions to help some of these kids and adults who are living with autism, please do. Team Justice, Team Bryce all day.
All right.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, so we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
And look, man, we love y'all. We really do.
And ain't
And
a
And
damn
ain't nothing
thing
you
y'all
can
can
do about it.
We
out here,
Peace
y'all.
and blessings.
Peace.
We out. Stay tuned for the DJ Jess show. You got the Let's Talk About It show from 7 to 8.
Yes.
The DJ Jess show from 5 to 6. And Storm on his show from 10 to 11:30. All right?
To 4 days after now.
Keep it locked.
Because we don't know how to end.
Yeah, no doubt. It's going to be an interesting night. We playing Family Feud tonight. Something.
Damn.
Peace and
Something.
blessings. Tomorrow is Friday. 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 Friday.
Don't hurt him to the beat.
Friday.